So one thing I'm actually set to do this new year is actually taking my journaling to another level. I want to be able to have a documentation of how I take my trades, my emotions during the trade, and probably after the trade I'll be able to know what I ought to do better and what I should have done better even in the next trade. You get it now? So I'll be able to have my pre-trading analysis and also my post-trading analysis still in this journal. You get it now? So one thing I'll be doing is I'll be documenting each and every trade I'm taking inside of this. Although I actually saw this template in online, I saw it on, it's a journal like that, so it has these basic elements in it. I actually just, since I don't have the finances to get that, it's not a priority as of now, so I just decided to just replicate that same thing on this book and just make good use of it, at least as of now. You get it now? So one thing is this is actually, I'm not saying you should follow this exact template, but you might just want to have something similar to this. You get it now? So you have your pre-trading analysis, the confluences, the trading sessions, the risk to reward, the risk ratio, probably you're risking 1%, your daily target, the pips you are risking, and the position if it is long or short entry. You will have your post analysis also. You're able to have the notes under it, and we just able to have key entries into your journal. So I'll be sharing the trades I've taken since the beginning of this year, or the trades I've taken since the beginning of this year. I'll be taking us into the screen as well. I'll be sharing everything, the confluences I saw from, I actually started trading 30th, so from 30th until February that I'm making this video. So I'll be doing all of that in this video. I trust it's not going to be a very long video, but even if it's not, just me, you're going to gain something. Even if you're an experienced trader, you might have one or two things you might want to add to your trading rules or anything. And if you're beginner, trust me, this is one of the basic guides you might actually need to starting your first trading journey. And I know you are going to gain so much value in this video. So let's just get into it and let's not just waste time. Alright, so one thing you actually want to have before opening on any trade is actually a checklist. And a checklist is actually a process that you create and you follow consistently. And this is actually my own checklist. I check my mental state. Am I angry? Am I feeling odd? Is there any odd feeling? I'll check the news. That's the second one. Is there any news? Is there a medium impact, high impact, or low impact news? News also as well affect the market. So after that, I check for the last daily high or low. I really do not check this most times. The next one, I marked the major zones, probably the support and resistance zone. I marked that out. The second one is I set alerts, just probably on the chart. Whenever price comes to my zone, I will get an alert and I will be able to just go into my MetaTrader and just place the trade. Or I probably have already set a buy limit or sell limit. So the next thing is actually where I put my stop loss and my TP. So I already have that also set already. So another thing is calculating the positions. Okay, so I'll actually calculate my positions in terms of percentage what I stand to lose. If I'm trying to risk 1%, how many percent am I trying to get in return? So if I'm missing 1%, I'm looking to catch in 2% of the account. So there's another next one. I wait for the outcome of the trade and I just journal the trade. So let's go into the main elements. So this was the first trade I took, 30th of January. As you can see, 30th of January 2025. The daily target here was 1%. Yeah, because I was risking on this day I was risking 0.5. I think 0.5. So what are my entry confluence? This is actually the pre-trading analysis, the resistance zone, the candlestick formation and psychological level. These are the stuff I saw before taking the trade, and it was a short position, and I was risking 1 to 2. So I'm risking 1% to catch 2%, and I'm just using 15 pips stops. So what was what I saw? The psychological level at 1.2450 has been serving as a major resistance but there is a resistance level above the psych level, so I will wait for price to come to the psychological level and then go in for a sell for a sell for a sell. Stop loss will be below the recent high created in the resistance level. Sorry for that here. So let me just read it again. The psychological level at 1.2450 has been serving as a major resistance level, but there is a resistance level above the psychological level. So I will wait for price to come to the psychological level and then go in for a sell. Stop loss will be above the recent high created in the resistance level. So I started trading. I needed to trade 9 a.m. London session, and you can see execution time and session 9 a.m. London session. And while I was in the trade, I was a bit calm because I was to an extent sure of my analysis, and I was just waiting for market to do its thing. So market came to my zone, tapped me in, and went against me two pips. So my stop loss and started going to my direction. So these are one of the trades that actually just left the trade, to just run, because I was sure of the analysis. I knew it was just going to go to that direction, and even if it goes against me, I admit to actually be wrong for that day. So this is my post analysis. I actually love this trade. It was a bit emotional, but then I was able to learn and not react irrationally rather, through the help of discipline. You get it? So it was a profit, and I made 2% from this particular trade. So this is just basically the template for the journaling. I might not be showing this again. I might just be reading it out, or just attaching a screenshot in between of the video. So I'll be taking us into the screen, and you'll just be showing us the trades from 30th up until now that I'm making this video. So make sure you like, you comment, and make sure you also subscribe if you are just tuning into this channel for the first time. My name is Samuel, so let's get into it. Alright, so this was the trade this was the first trade actually. No, okay, let me just do this, because this should be 30th, and I took a trade here. Alright, this is February. Alright, so this is the 30th of January, and sorry. Now, okay, so you can see this that we took here. Actually saw this setup, and because these lines you see, I was actually explaining to a friend of mine what I was actually expecting, and it just happened to play out. And this box actually here, this place has actually been serving as a major resistance level. You can see market touched here, it's retraced, it almost touched at this particular point, it retraced, and a new support level was being built from this around this region here, a new support. You get it now? So actually I start my analysis from 4 hours time frame up until 15 minutes time frame, but that's not the main concern for this video. I actually will be making a video in respect to how I how I do my analysis rather, or that will be in another video. So you'll probably be able to learn from that as well, but this is not the main focus of this video. So let's get back to what I actually want us to just see. I just want to share the wins and losses, and how that journaling is very, very important in your trading journey. So you can see I actually set a sell here, and actually opted out even before it actually reached here. Well, I was taking into account, I was taking a FTM trial account, and another one like that. So I saw that it was actually going to retrace off of this And what was the thing that actually said I saw on my journal? One of the things I actually said I saw was resistance zone, candlestick formation. I saw that it was actually forming something like an evening star. Yeah, around here. Actually, new market was actually going to come down from there, and there's actually a psychological level rather around this point as well. So, and psychological level acts as they are random numbers that big guys actually pay attention to, and you can see the week off of this psychological level. Stuff like this actually just happen off of psychological level. You can see weak from this psychological level. So I knew if there's even going to be an overextension, it will actually just be, it cannot be up to it cannot take out this eye. If it takes out this eye, it can't take out this eye. So I actually just put my stop loss at this resistance level that is here. So I entered, and market started coming to my direction. At first it was going against me. It went against me about, let me say, I'm sorry about this, delete. About now 24 pips now. Oh my god. But it was this 15 pips stop loss, about, let me see, just 13 pips stops. I said it means just 2 pips actually for it to take me out. So sorry. So that's for this for this trade. I was actually meant to enter this long position as well, but I actually decided not to just take another trade for that day. So I actually woke up late on the 31st, so after I woke up late, I was not able to catch anything around London sessions. Because I was not even seeing a clear pattern, because I woke up, I think market was around this level here, and I can't just take to it irrationally except my confidences have been met. So actually waited up until New York session, and actually saw this rejection from this support level that it's created, and actually just upped on it for a buy. You can see a psychological level, you can see a support zone here, and you can see candlestick formation here. You can see candlestick formation around this place. So I actually knew buyers are in the market, so actually just went long. Actually took this trade as well. I saw said this place is actually serving as a resistance zone, so it came here as your candlestick reaction, resistance level, and I just went in for a shot. And also there is a trend line actually deleted. I don't know how I deleted this. So there was a trend line also on this, but somehow I deleted it. I don't know why. And this is Monday, because it was a Friday. Yeah. And you can see it's New York session. It's New York session. Yeah. So that's just it about this as well. So, and this was a decent trade actually, 122 sharp, and this is even 2.28. So around here I'm actually already out, because it's just a very smooth ride. So Monday you actually saw this. Let me do this now. I actually saw this huge gap to the downside here. So actually was saying something to my friend that I was expecting the W pattern, because on GU most especially there are two patterns that works the most: M pattern and W pattern. Whenever you are seeing an M pattern, hop in for it. It's a sure man, just hop in, but make sure it's not just that you're seeing. Make sure you're seeing your candlestick formations, the probably trend line or any other conference you check before entering in for a trade. So I was explaining to him how that I was looking for a W pattern, and I just drew this. I just left it there. That was what I was looking at, for it to give us a W pattern. And one of the major reasons I actually said market might just come down up to this extent is because there is a level here. There is actually a level here, and I was like, if you might not break this level, but there's another level below it, which was this level, and this one, markets came here. You can see wicks here, so there was just an over extension to the downside, and market started shooting up. And once I saw that a break of this high it's created, I just upped on from there, and it was a sweet right to the upside. So it's very smooth, very smooth trade. That was all I actually took for that day. I did not trade New York session. So the next day, which was the 4th of January of February now, so I saw psychological level around this point. I saw support level and candlestick formation. If you can just pay attention, the market is actually going to just tell you what it's going to do. It's giving you information directly on what it's most likely going to do. So just pay attention. If you are not seeing clearly, don't take trade. So you can see, let me take it to this extent now. So alright, so this is 4th of February. You can see it's giving us a bullish momentum. As soon as it touches this support zone, you can see the rejection. Watch out for wicks rejection. If you are seeing multiple wicks rejection and off of key zones, know that something is about to happen. And also check for news, because news is a major factor that actually influence price. So it's all has to do with price action. You get it now. So that was the trade for that day, and 122 sharp, very clean trade. Actually used 25 pip stop, and even this 1 to 3, imagine 1 to 3. So actually opt out when it actually turns to 2. So I actually send this to my friend. I send my trade to my friend. So just for accountability sake, I just send trades to him. Let me just see if I can share. So so this is for 5th HSG. So as you can see, I share my trades. I don't know if you are seeing this. I share my trades every time. Okay, I'll probably just drop a screenshot. I share my trades with him. So I think we might need my Wi-Fi is off, so let me try to on it. Where is it? My phone Wi-Fi is actually a bit, I don't know, but let's just see. Let's hope it reconnects, because my Wi-Fi is down. Internet. Okay, since alright, it's connected now. Alright, so this was 7th. Okay, wait, let's go. Alright, now this is the 4th now. So this was just how the trade went. And 5th of January. This is one of the sweetest, one of the major treats I actually loved that week. It's just a very smooth ride, a very smooth one. So I can see this resistance level actually turned to a support eventually. So I actually saw this weak rejection, and one thing I actually saw was this particular candle, it's actually closed more than 50% of this red candle here, and it's formed a proper morning star. So immediately I saw this. Actually, from this place I was actually seeing that week it created something like a double bottom here. So, and it was giving a bullish momentum. As soon as I saw it drop into this this resistance that turned into a support, I just upped in straight, and and actually saw another re-entry, because that my friend actually did not pon because this one was very quick. You can see the quick move now, and as soon as it breaks this high, I saw a re-entry, and I sent this to him sharp. This is a re-entry zone, just long. I knew it was going to just give us our 1 to 2. We are no greedy people. Just 1 to 2 is very decent and okay. So it gave us our 1 to 2. We are out. London my New York session rather, I actually missed. I was supposed to enter around this place because there's actually a trend line that I've actually been looking at, surprised to come into that place, and I just shot. But I was doing something, so I was carried away, and market just flashed into this zone, and I set the stuff already, and it just tapped me in, and market started going in that direction, and I actually closed out around this psychological level here, and that was it for that day. So New York session, London session on the 6th, we actually had our first stop, our first losing trade for the year. That was our first losing trade. So, and I was sort of thinking that it was going to respect this resistance level, this resistance that became support, now it became resistance again now. So it just right down, hit our stop, and still kept tanking down, and it even broke this support. But around this region I was seeing multiple weeks rejection, and I was seeing this clear pattern. Whenever you are seeing this pattern, whenever you are seeing this candlestick formation, and this pattern on the market, just and note it happens around key zones. If it's not key zones, don't take that trade at all. So I saw these weak rejections, and then I just set my my long position around here, week 1 to 2, just 1 to 2, and we are out of the market already. So 7th of February, so we had this trade, although this was also a stop. The funniest part was this, I think this was a stop 7th, okay. Markets going into my direction, but then there was news by 2:30, so I had to close. Yeah, that was what happened. There was news. I think this news happened around 2:30. It's 1:30 here, but it's 2:30 my time, West African time. It's 2:30. So I actually closed out. I closed out around here, around this region. That was around this region. Yeah. Before it created this green candle that was beside it. So I opted out around there, and 2:30 came sharp. These two candles, I was actually out of the market, so I was going somewhere, so I just tried to check my chart, and I saw that it even took me out, but I was already out of the market, so it took us out on this. Yeah, but this would have been our second loss, but we actually out. But I don't really consider this as a loss, but on my journal I counted this as a profit because I was actually out before the news. Because Fridays, especially when there's news, NFT and all, just I don't trade news, at least as for now. I don't trade news, and that's actually how we actually closed for the week. And notice this gap has been happening, and this is the second time actually seeing it happen this year. So I actually saw it. There was this this is 10, this should be this week now. So this is low of the 4-hour candle, first 4-hour candle, first 2 4 hours candle. This was the low, and this was the high of the first 2 4 hours candle. I'll actually be sharing, if you would actually like me to share more insights into this, just drop it in the comment section, and I will. It's just more of price action, everything, and trust me, it's a lot. So that's it. So let's go into this. So I actually was seeing a bullish momentum around this year. I saw this rejection here. I saw this it actually come into this region. So, and there was a psychological level. I thought it was going to respect this psychological level as well. So I actually just set my so psychological level candlestick formation. So I actually took a long position, but it actually took us out. Eventually it took us out. It was a loss, and we were down about 1% on this trade. So it seems I started taking I started an FTMO, another FTMO challenge. Was it not? Let me try. Okay, on the 5th of January, that was the first time I started the FTMO challenge. But on the 4th, on this day, Monday, I don't trade on Monday. That's true. I wrote it on my journal. Not traded on FTMO account. You can see it. Not traded on FTMO account. I did not actually trade this on FTMO account, and although it was a loss, so I wrote something on my sticky notes, but I actually got a sticky notes just to just make things easier. So it's not really necessary, but it's just something I'm try to tweak in my strategy and all. But that does not really, don't really need that. So let's go. The next day, that was on a Tuesday, it was a sweet ride as well. So I was seeing a candlestick formation around here, but it took us out as well. It was a loss. We were down 1.5%. We're down 1.5%. It was a loss actually. This was now the third loss so far. So it was the third loss so far. So you see, after it took us out about just 2 to 3 pips. Just took us out and started going our direction. So that was a losing one. A very bad start for the week though. But that's nothing. So up on this place, I actually saw off of this resistance zone, it wicked down a little bit, and actually was upon this third candle and this psychological level. I actually placed a sell, and from the market just came down. Although it was going against us, a little bit, and after that it started just coming to a direction. So that's it. News actually influenced it, and it's actually, I knew the news was actually going to push it down to more, because after the news came out, I just knew it was actually just coming down. So this was a trade actually took on a very small account. I was trying to flip, and it's actually long ride. It's a very huge ride, and at first I was risking some 15 pips, because the stop was actually below this low that is created here, this one here. So I just put the stop loss here, but as the trade starts going, I started tightening my stop loss fit the risk I was exposing the accounts to. So that was it, and it just went up. But I actually closed out even at just 1 to 2 sharp. So that's that about that. 13th of February, the day before Valentine. So I saw this setup. Although it took us out here, but on our FTMO account, it did not actually take us out. Because my stop, I don't actually know. It seems like actually this one was 7.2550. I think the stop actually used was I just don't know. It actually did not take me out on that FTMO account, about 2 pips. 2 pips, yeah. I think the stop I used was 1.2548 or 49. I'm not really sure, but it did not take us out, and it just started going our direction. So it was a very, very small ride, and 1 to 2 just backed. And on Valentine's Day on 14th. So on 14th, yeah, this was it. Then we had this trade. So I was saying this bullish momentum, so I was just waiting for a week. I was supposed to enter at this point, but actually I did not enter, but I entered here, and it was a smooth ride. Then it retraced a little bit up until here, and started going a direction, and it was 1 to 2 sharp. If you can notice, I was using 15 pips stop, 18 pips, but most often now I use 15 pips. This was 15 pips. I'm trying to work on something, but this was 25 pips. So that was just it. So if we can actually just count, and we have about how many winning trades, and just 1 2 3 4 5 6. Actually, you can remember I said actually closed out on here. 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So we have 15 winning trades and about just 3 losses. So it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Very, very smooth. So this is the first loss. Okay, this was also a win. Where are the losses? Come out. The losses are hiding. Where are they? But the losses should be about 3. About 3 losses. Okay, this is 2. My eyes is not going to the losses, just the wins, and this 3. Yeah, so we have this long one here. So this one, and this. So 15 wins and just 3 losses. That's massive. So I'll actually, if you would love me to just make a screenshot of this format for you and just attach it probably on the next video, you can just drop that as well in the comments. If you have actually watched up until this moment, I actually appreciate you, and make sure you give a thumbs up, you like, you comment, and of course you share to other people that actually would actually find this very, very important, and just impact their trading. It's very, very possible. Let's just follow the process. Let's not just go outside the process and just be in pursuit of what's not while we are still in our learning stage. So let's learn very well and let's grow together. So don't forget, like, subscribe and share. So by liking, just help this video actually reach so many audience, and we grow together. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Peace.